All right, guys. This is Lady Saw from Rebel Potions, and I think she looks really cool. Now, she didn't quite make it in shipping. Right up there, she cracked across there. But I still think she looks cool, so I'm going to show her to you guys anyway. She smells really good. This one is scented in blood orange, which I really like the smell of. She sent me a sample balm. It was the little brain sample balm with my last order. And I love this fragrance. I'm just hoping it'll stick to me. A lot of the citruses don't. I can keep the pieces together. We'll just watch her mouth. Her eyeballs floated away. One of them's over here. Can't hear you. There we go. Ooh, I hear some popping coming from this little piece. And the scent is still really strong here in my water. It's like a little bit of a sweet orange, but it's almost like it's got a bit of grapefruit in there. Definitely got a lot of good foam in the tub. One of the good things about this balm splitting apart like that, it's like I have 3 balms in here. I have that one over there doing its thing, and that one up there, and then this one. You hear the pop rocks coming from this one. Ooh, this one's got purple coming out of it. I like that color of red up here. I like the way that looks right there. Sorry guys, I'm not the greatest cameraman. I try not to move it around too fast. I know I do sometimes, but I try not to. Got the drop on her lips. Ooh, looks like it lost an embed there. Oh, her nose. That was a little bit weird, wasn't it? Oh, there's a little capsule. These little capsules have little sponges in them, like in the shape of animals or just different things. Sometimes they're not really in the shape of anything. You roll the dice with these. Sometimes you get something, sometimes it really doesn't look like anything. Oh, get off. And this one doesn't really look like anything. Boo. It's just a little, yeah. I got some really cool ones. One of the last bombs I did, it had a couple of little, looked like little fairy ones or something. Let's see, I think this, yeah, this one's done, pretty much done. Oh. That's one of the things about her bombs. Look how creamy that is. She's been trying to change them a little bit so that you still get the same, you know, feel from them and still get that good bubble factor, but that they're harder. But unfortunately, a lot of the things that give you the great bubbles and give it the really nice feel make, you know, they make the bombs a little softer. So here's a look at it, the foam. Let's mix her up and see our water. Oh, it's pretty. It's it is color intensive. It's like a pink. It's, I'm trying to think of a good, I'm not sure. I've had a drink this color before. Yeah, it's a little darker than, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what color to call it. Pink. It's just pink. But it's a little shade. It's a dark pink there. Dark pink, y'all. do this so you guys can see. I don't always just do the bubble baths, but look at that. Just from a little agitation, you can get all these bubbles. If you turn your water on or you get both your arms in there, you know, I'm trying not to jar you guys around too much, but her balms makes really good bubbles. And that's something she's not wanting to lose by making the balms harder. She's trying to come up with a good recipe that she's trying to compromise. She's trying to get them where they're hard enough that the jarring around in the boxes doesn't break them, but that you still get the really good moisture and the bubbles. And they do feel really good. They're nice. They have that nice slick feel. I've never taken a bath in one of her balms and been like itchy, where you're too dry, you know. And I have sensitive skin. Those of you that have sensitive skin will know what I'm talking about. If you get the least bit dry and you have sensitive skin, you know, you just itch and it breaks you out. And, you know, that's why I wear a lot of, or use a lot of butters and lotions and things so that I don't get dry. But, yeah, I don't have that problem with these. He's pretty. All right, guys. Didn't stain anything. I think the scent's going to stick. It smells like it will. I'll let you guys know down below. All right, y'all have a good one.